Hey guys, um, look over here. We've got some Watchdogs online footage, and I really was unfair, I think, with Watchdogs online because I'd only played about half of what they had to offer. I'd done some races, I'd done online decryption, both of which are multiplayer. Anywhere from 2 to 8 people, I think it is, and that's a lot of people for everything to sync all at once, right? So you've got the entire city and everything going on around them, all the NPCs, vehicles, all the physics got to sync all at once. Had they had dedicated servers for those game modes, we wouldn't be seeing what we're seeing. And as I've said in other places, they're doing something with the multiplayer that no other game has really tried to do on the level it's being done. Grand Theft Auto 5, or GTA Online, I should say, is similar, but I don't know that the multiplayer is as fast-paced in certain respects. It could be, and if it is, I'll stand corrected on that. But based on what I know, Watch Dogs seems to have more moving parts at any given time, not just in terms of what's going on around you, but your ability to affect what's going on around you. With all the different steam pipes and things like that, like you're seeing here. Um, but where the game excels online is the one-on-one stuff, which I didn't think I was going to like, but I'm really addicted to it. The one-on-one hacking and the one-on-one tailing and everything is really enjoyable. Like right here, I'm observing somebody, and it just so happens that when I'm observing him or her, um, the cops are onto this person. So he or she has no idea that I'm there, which is the whole point of observation, is to observe on scene, right? And I managed to do the whole observation just by virtue of being around. No subterfuge needed. And when it comes to the online invasions, it's really like the best hide and seek game I've ever played. It's so much fun. Um, and if you're doing it for a long period of time, just over and over and over again, you'll get invaded more, so that's a lot of fun. And you'll be getting a lot of the same people, which I think is great, because then you start to learn each other's styles and go back and forth. Which is why I would have loved to have seen an unranked version of Invasion where you can do it with friends. Because I can see why with friends it would be not a good idea to have it ranked, right? But to be able to practice and even do like unranked clan matches, or like to do, um, let's say I had a clan of four, they had a clan of four, and over a 24-hour period, everyone had their man. You had to pair off, and you had to successfully invade that person at least once in that 24-hour period, or whoever has, the majority of the match. So like 3 out of 4, for example, would have to be the other clan would win or something like that. Like lots of online challenges where it's more traditional multiplayer and as much as many people are playing, but just in a different vibe. And there's nothing to say they can't exactly implement that when it comes to future patches or DLC or even the sequel, which is definitely coming. No spoilers there. They've made it very clear from the get-go, Ubisoft, that they want this to be a franchise. So I think that there's a lot of kinks to iron out when it comes to the larger multiplayer stuff, as mentioned before with um, regard to the online decryption in the races, which I didn't experience much lag when I went back and did it, but my first couple times was pretty bad. So I hope that it seems like they're improving it, but I think that they have more room to go. And if this game's going to be 2 years old before we get the next one, I want to be able to play this for the next several years. I want to be able to do this because I really enjoy it. I have people that are like, "Oh, I'm done with watching." Why? It's so much fun to play online, and I'm hoping that the community doesn't die. So my challenge to you guys is to be online. When I'm doing a stream, fire up your PS4 and start playing online, and I'll be more than happy to be invaded or to invade you and have a good time. Let's do this. Let's keep it going, even if it's just between us 500 people, and see what happens. So what experiences have you had other than the online decryption and the races? I'm more curious now about the one-on-one stuff for people that have slower internet connections than I do. Because I have a really fast internet connection, as I often say, which means that I don't feel comfortable in saying how well a game performs overall online because it's not a good litmus. I have a much higher internet connection than most people, 105 megabytes down, 10 to 12 megabytes up per second. And that's not going to be indicative of, like, most people are around 20 or 30, sometimes 15. So those of you that have the lower internet connections, anything under 30, let me know down below what the one-on-one interactions are like for you. Do they have the same problems that other people were having with online decryption and races? Yay or nay? Are you enjoying those? If so, why? Let's figure this out. Let's keep the game going, because I think it deserves it. They've done a hell of a job, and I mean, I have been so desperate for more Watchdogs, and the more I embrace the one-on-one interactions, the more I got. So that's my challenge to you guys. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's a lot of fun. Let's play hide and seek. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hiding. And as always, keep on grinding.